Hey everybody, Jeff Doley here from Tracking 200. It's March 16th, and it's been a busy start to the year, so you haven't seen much content from me. Been busy with schoolwork and recovering from hunting season and work, but I wanted to give a little video here. I'm back home in central New York, and just riding around here this weekend, I've seen probably close to 100 deer, right? And it's really special and cool to see these deer out and about. It's been a real hard winter here. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to take a quick little ride, tell you some stories, give a little bit of history about the deer population here, and see if we can have some fun. Ready to go?
Ready to go.
All right. Look at the size of those snowbanks. March 16th. All right, Dad spotted the first two. So we've been driving for about 45 seconds. And there's Doe and a fawn there.
Starvation mode.
All right, so we just looked across the other side of the road. There's one bedded there. There's one standing right there. A little hard to see. And then we got one. Pull up a little bit, Dad. There's one walking right here. Look. Right here. Oh, another one there. Right there, little buddy. Boy. Yeah. Whew, tough winter. One right up there too, bedded. Look at that. Been driving around, a lot of things have collapsed, haven't they?
Yeah.
Just saw that barn collapse. How many inches of snow you guys had this year?
Oh, over 200, I'll bet.
200 inches. You got a map that shows that, right?
I do. I'll let you go. Look, there's a deer running across the road.
Flip this around. Oh, yeah, here goes a couple. That's 6 and 7. Tell us about these carcasses, Dad.
Oh, some of the neighbors pick up the road kills off the main highway, bring them up into the field, put them up here, and then the bald eagles feed on them. Bald eagles roost right over here. Every night they come in, sometimes 6. The most I've ever seen is 19 in here.
19 bald eagles?
Yes.
Wow. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
One of my buddies, Donnie, he likes taking photos of the bald eagles, so he's got some great photos, doesn't he?
He does. He'll share them with you.
All right, try to get some photos put up here for you to see and enjoy. How many years have you been living in this area, Dad?
46, but I think this is the worst winter we've had since 1966.
Wow. Now, I remember the deer being out in the field. You got lots of corn around here and everything, but was it always like this when you first moved up here?
The deer population's increased quite a bit over the years. There's no doe permit. It's issued because we're in the northern zone, so the populations are kind of out of control. This winter controlled the population for sure. It's
Is this where you kill all your big bucks?
never killed one down near the house.
No. I think the last buck I shot around here was, I was in my 20s. I was home from college break and tracked down a 4-point. Other than that, we just love seeing them, right?
Yeah.
Wife and I did about a 5-mile run here yesterday, and we saw a bunch of deer on the run. They're all, it's like 60 degrees this weekend, and I don't know if it's because they're looking for cover or they're still wanted some coolness, but they're all socked into the pines, so we're gonna take a cruise by there too and see if we can get a head count. Look at that trail. Holy moly. Oh, there's some heads in there. Keep going there, slow. I see one in there. That's it. That's 8. How many roadkill do you think you've seen this year?
Well, maybe a dozen.
That doesn't sound too bad, really.
No. We were shut-ins for about a week with all the snow, day after day after day of heavy snow. Spent 20 hours on the tractor.
What do you think the winter kill is going to be like?
In certain areas it's going to be devastating, I gotta believe. Some of the areas got up to 360 inches of snow, according to the weather maps. That's 30 feet of snow.
Wow. We rolled into town on Thursday night. The deer walking right down the road. Look at all those deer tracks walking right down the road.
Hey Jeff, I got 2 barns right over here that collapsed this winter with the heavy snow load.
Oh wow.
See the barn in the back and then this red one in the front.
How many times do you have to shovel the roof of your garage?
4 times.
Wow.
4. Buildings were collapsing left and right.
Oh,
Dozens and dozens of buildings collapsed. It was a tough winter. I'm going to show you a barn, 4th barn that collapsed in the neighborhood.
oh man. There's a couple more carcasses. I think the eagles have headed home, don't you?
Yeah, they're migrated.
Yeah. How many do you see?
I see 4.
4 of them out there? That's 12. Wow, there's not much snow here.
No, some of those snow bands were very narrow, like 3 miles wide.
Wow.
And hundreds of miles long. They pumped a lot of snow into certain areas. Other areas didn't get as bad.
And we're only about 1.5 miles, 2 miles as the crow flies
About
from.
2 miles from home.
Yeah, from home. Wow. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this little short episode. We had a fun little cruise around. Saw 12 deer. Not bad for 10 in the morning. Showed some of the devastating impact of the winter weather that occurred here and all the snow. Showing some of those barns that collapsed. And we didn't cover half of it, you know. Porches and overhangs, chimneys, lots of things went. So real tough winter here, but with the weather, spring's definitely sprung at this point. So as long as there's no more big snow, I think these deer and the neighborhood can all start getting back to normal. There's deer on the road right there. Slow down. Yeah, so there's 13.
There's another one.
Another one here, 14. Yeah, they're all over the place.
Another one in the back. 2
Yep.
more.
So that's a little peek inside the life here in central New York. All right, everybody, you take care.